Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about the movie called V for Vengeance. This is about two sisters who don't really get along. They decide to join forces because their younger sibling, they realise, is still alive from a kidnapping that happened ages ago. She's still alive, but she's in danger from some blood-sucking vampires. And basically that's what this film is about. First of all, the front cover I thought looked pretty shit. I thought it was going to be an absolute wank film. But it wasn't terrible. I didn't think it was an awful film. It's by far not the best vampire film I've ever seen, not by a long shot, but it's really not the shittest. It's just I thought it was an okay watch. It got me through the time it was meant to, and it killed the time nicely. But yeah, there is a few issues I had with this film that do annoy me a little bit, but it's a vampire film. I don't want to give too much away because I hate giving a lot away about films, but it's a vampire film. And what is it these days with vampires being able to go out in the sunshine willy-nilly and fucking enjoying themselves during the day? They're meant to be exploding or melting or bursting into flames, not fucking walking around like willy-nilly like they can do what they want and go to the shops and have a picnic, fucking go to the beach if they want these days. That's all started just because of that fucking film Twilight, where they go outside and sparkle in the sun. These don't sparkle, they just go out in the sun, just like normal people. You'd never know they were vampires. But that's one of my big bugbears, one of my big bugbears about this film. Other than that, it was, like I say, it was just a watchable film. I think for me, this film is more aimed towards your older teens and your early young 20s, that sort of era, that sort of age, would enjoy this film a lot more than I did. And they'll probably rate it a little bit more than what I'm going to. But I'll get to that bit in a minute. But yeah, it was, like I say, it's watchable. It got me through the time. It killed a bit of time. My missus, she really liked this film. She did enjoy it. But for me, I just thought it was okay. If I let my older kids watch it, they'd probably enjoy it as well. But don't go into it thinking it's going to be one of these savage, brutal zombie vampire films, because it's really not. There's no real savage kills. There's no real savage hunts. No real savage vampires, really. They're all a bunch of pussies, really, if you ask me. But yeah, other than that, like I say, it sounds like I'm slating it, but I'm not. It was just an okay film. It was like if they'd have made it into maybe a series. So you could have put this as a series and had lots of little episodes and dragged it out, and it probably would have been a bit more enjoyable than a movie as such. But other than that, it's not a high budget film, but it's not a low budget film. I'd say it's probably middle range. The acting's not terrible, but it's not the best. I mean, bloody hell, I saw a guy called Sean Maguire in it. I haven't seen this guy for years. I honestly thought he was dead. I genuinely thought this guy was dead. Sean Maguire, I do apologise. You're not dead because you're in this. But I've got to be honest with you, I thought you was pretty shit in it, if I'm honest. I thought your character was really crap. I thought you played it really badly. So maybe you should have stayed out of the picture. Just saying, bombshell, should have stayed out of it. There's many other actors out there I think could have played such a better part for his character that he had. His character could have been a lot more menacing if it was played by the right person. Unfortunately, I have to be honest, and that's my opinion. Yeah, most people will probably recognise him from, I think he was in EastEnders years ago and some other shit films. Probably not going to like that if he ever sees this. Doubt he'll ever see it anyway. But yes, I'm going to say what I want. But yeah, the film, it's very laid back to watch as a vampire film. Just sit back, put it on. Don't think too much about wanting to see some savageness, some necks being ripped apart, because you're not going to get that much of it. There's blood in it, don't get me wrong. There's a little bit of blood here and there, and some fast-moving people. But my main bugbear is the whole daylight thing and walking about doing what they want. Anyway, I've got to rate it now because I did watch it and I didn't think, fuck, I want this film to end. But I didn't want any more. When it got to the end, I was like, that's enough, that's done. So I'm going to split it down the middle and I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5. From me, it is a 5 out of 5. If you want to watch it, I think you can rent it on Amazon Prime. And if you did watch it and you completely disagree with me or you agree, leave a comment and let me know. All those new people that have started to subscribe, thank you very much. For those that are already subscribed and continue to support, I do thank you as well. But if you do want to, click that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, all that bollocks. And I thank you for watching this, and I'll see you guys later.